Hello, welcome back to our weekly stories. This is Teacher Film one-on-one interview in partnership with Avai Project. Today, I'll be your host, Response Kabiso. Please allow me to welcome our today's guest. Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Good. Would you mind telling us about yourself? What's your name, where you're from, and what's your age?
My name is Dennis Mitei.
Sure.
I'm from Kenya, Bomet County. I'm 27 years old.
Okay, Mr. Dennis, what are you passionate about the most?
I'm a teacher by profession, and I'm a passionate sports teacher. Yeah.
You are a passionate sport teacher.
Yes.
And Mr. Dennis, how long have you been in this world of sport?
I've been in the world of sports for so many years. But after my university studies, I had to specialize. Which sport am I good in?
Exactly.
And which sport can I teach? Yeah.
Good, Dennis. Would you mind telling us how long have you been in the world of sport?
Since I came to this world, I've been active in sports. When I was young, I used to play soccer, football, and we used to run.
Good.
Yeah, in primary, we used to collect the papers, compact it, and make a leaderboard.
Okay, sorry to cut you short, Mr. Dennis.
Yes.
Would you mind which kind of sport do you do? Because there are so many variety of sports.
Oh, currently I'm doing a unique sport called Baseball5. Yes.
Baseball5.
Yes.
How is it being played? Because for me, this is a new sport, especially in Africa, specifically here in Kenya. Let's talk about Kenya particularly. How is it being played? And give us a little bit background about the Baseball Sport 5.
This sport I'm doing is called Baseball5. Baseball5 is a new sport in the world of sports. It was introduced in the year 2017 in Cuba, and it has been developed by WPSC, which is World Baseball and Softball Confederation. And its headquarters is in Zurich, Switzerland. Yes.
Switzerland.
Baseball5 is the easiest sport. It only requires a rubber ball and a small flat surface. It is played by 5 players a side, and it's a mixed gender sport.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a mixed gender sport.
Yeah.
Toward the end of our session, I would like us to demonstrate a little bit about how it's being played. But right now we can move on. Mr. Dennis, would you mind telling us what is your current biggest accomplishment?
My current biggest accomplishment is winning 2 national championships.
That's great. Congratulations.
For Baseball5. For my team, I have a team called South Rockies Baseball5, and it has been active since 2019. So since its introduction of Baseball5, we only took 2 years to start the game, and in 2020 we won the first national championship in Makueni County, and the second one was in Kiambu County in 2021. Yeah.
Good, Dennis. That's a great accomplishment. That's just amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
And Dennis, please tell us about what is your strength?
My strength in Baseball5 coaching is my ability to make decisions quickly and agility. Agility is how you change direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, so those are my biggest strengths in this sport of Baseball5. This game is very fast.
Good.
Fast-paced sport.
Exactly.
So you have to make decisions quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that despite having strength in life, we do have some weaknesses. Would you mind telling us what is your biggest weakness? Like, for me, I have mine. I would like to hear from you too.
My weakness is maybe perfection. I try to perfect everything, and I'm working on it to get done with it. And maybe over planning. I do overplan my activities.
Exactly.
Those are my main 2 weaknesses. Yeah.
Mr. Dennis, I would like us to go out of this a little bit, trying to know something out of this world of sport. Like, for instance, you apply for a job, Mr. Dennis, and you have told us about you are a sportman, the things you have been doing in your Hollywood life up to now. Mr. Dennis, what is that one thing that people would like to know that is not in your CV outside the world of sport?
What is not in my CV and it's inside me, I think that's my intrinsic motivation.
Exactly.
My intrinsic motivation is to compete nationally
Exactly.
and internationally in this world of sport, especially in this new sport. We are molding it. We want it to be known everywhere in the world. Baseball 5.
Good. Yeah, Mr. Dennis, where do you see yourself in 5 years, for instance?
Oh, wow. That's my long-term plan. In 5 years, I would like to be a professional Baseball 5 coach, where I could coach a team in this big stadium in the world, having thousands of crowd cheering my team. Yeah.
That's good, Mr. Dennis. How about telling us about your goals? What are your goals?
My goal is to be a professional coach, to have a team, a strong team,
Exactly.
globally, nationally, and regionally.
That's great. Yeah, Mr. Dennis, what is your short-term goal? For instance, what do you want to accomplish in the perimeter of 1 year?
My short-term goal is to ensure I got a team that will compete next year in the national championship.
Exactly, that's good. How about medium-term goals, like 2 to 3 years?
Now, we have a Youth Olympics in 2026. So after I've secured a national championship, I think I will be good to take the team to Youth Olympics in 2026.
That's great. Talking about the long-term goals now, in 5 years and above, would you mind telling us about the goals that you have in 5 years' time?
Now, after these Olympics, I'll ensure that the team is running for World Cup and for other international tournaments which will come. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Dennis, I do understand that this is a new sport that has been introduced in Africa. Let's talk about Kenya, particularly the less developed countries, the third world.
Yeah.
I guess there are so many things that you may be in need of. Mr. Dennis, would you mind telling us what are you in need of? Is it support? Is it, in terms of support, is it funding? Do you need coach or trainers?
Yeah, as you have said, this sport is new in these developing countries.
Exactly.
Yes, it's new, and what we need in this field is only a rubber ball and a small field.
Exactly.
We'll also need funding to run the activities. We'll also need coaches who are more experienced than us to guide us, for us to follow their steps and to make a positive impact on our country and our continent in Africa. So we don't need much. We only need these rubber balls, small field, and we are good to go.
Exactly. Now, Mr. Dennis, talking about people who have made this program to be a success. Have you heard about the AVI project? And if you heard about it, where did you hear about it?
I've heard about AVI project through my friends and colleagues, and also through social media. I've been following what they are doing in communities, and they are doing an amazing job.
Good. Yeah. Mr. Dennis, you know, this is a new sport, and sorry to ask, maybe people would like to know how is this sport being played, because for some of our viewers and our listeners, they maybe this can be their first time to hear about this sport. Would you mind, Mr. Dennis, at least demonstrating how this sport is being played?
Sure. So this is the ball for Baseball 5. It's a rubber ball, and I sit me here. This is the field. It is 21 by 21 meters square. It's a square. This is the old field.
Okay.
This is called outfield, and this one inside here, this small one, is called infield.
Exactly.
We have a batter's box here, which is 3 by 3 meters. It's also a square. From batter's box here to here, it's 13 meters.
Okay.
And it's also 13 meters from here to here.
Okay.
Now, this is called first base. This is second base, and this is third base.
Okay.
This is no hit zone.
No hit zone?
No hit zone. It means, no hit zone means you can't play in this area.
Okay.
Yeah. And the distance varies. For the juniors, we are under 15.
Okay.
Their no hit zone is 3 meters.
Okay.
For the seniors like you, it's 4.5 meters.
4.5 meters.
Yeah. And this is the position of the players.
Okay.
The first player is here, first baser, covering first base. This is second baser, and this is third baser.
Exactly.
We have extra two players, shortstopper here and midfielder here.
Okay.
midfielder is covering first base and second base, and it can have other roles. Shortstopper covers between second base and third base. These are the now fielders.
Exactly.
We have offenders here, offensive team. So this offensive team comes here, batter's box. He or she bats the ball, and he is supposed to run to the first base before the fielders catches the balls and throws to the first base.
Okay.
Let's say you have hit the ball here, and the midfielder here touches the ball and throws to first base. Before you reach it, you are out.
Wow.
So you will not proceed. You will wait for your turn to bat the ball again. And the goal here of the fielders is to eliminate 3 players so that they can change the batting and fielding.
Okay.
So when they eliminate 3 of them, they will come here and bat.
Wow.
And that's called an inning. When you eliminate 3, and then you are eliminated 3, that's 1 inning.
Exactly.
We have 5 innings here. And also, this game can last for 20 minutes to 60 minutes. Yeah, it's fast game.
Okay.
It can take 20 minutes, the game is done.
Sure.
If it is slow game, it can go for 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah. Now scoring. The question which many of us will ask where is the goal?
Yeah, sure.
Scoring here is very simple. There is a home plate here in batter's box. When you hit the ball and you successfully run through all these spaces to where you started, it's a score.
Okay.
So in baseball 5, it's called run. A run.
Sure.
Yeah. So we love runs.
Exactly.
Yeah, not goals.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this is the field.
Wow.
Where is small field? Very fast game. Yes.
Wow, Mr. Dennis, this is just amazing. You can't imagine how much you've just inspired us. You've just inspired the world and the people whom it's their first time to hear about this Baseball 5. You're doing a very great job.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
please, before we finish up our today's session, what's your message to the world?
Thank you very much. My message to the world, especially to the schools here in Kenya, is to introduce this new sport in their curricular activities. You understand we have a new curriculum, which is CPC.
Exactly.
And most of these sports are in the CPC. In physical and health education, we have these sports.
Exactly.
So I will urge the Ministry of Education, together with the Ministry of Sports, to introduce this new sport.
Okay.
So when they introduce it, will help the learners to catch up and to understand this curriculum better. Secondly, I urge parents and other organizations in Kenya to embrace this new sport and to introduce in their organization, so that we can have competitions, regular competitions. You understand, we don't have competitions.
Sure.
Here in Kenya, we have less than 20 teams participating in Baseball 5. So when we have all schools playing Baseball 5, we'll have regular competitions and we will spread the game. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis, for being with us in a one-on-one interview. It has been a pleasure hosting you, especially sharing with us this new Best 5 sport. It's very amazing, incredible, unbelievable. I believe that through your message, through the stories and experience that we have had, this is going to be a success. And to you, our viewers, remember you can get more inspiring story if you visit our YouTube channel, that is Teacher Film and the Ava Project channel. I have been your host, Response Kabiso. See you until next time. Bye-bye.